right, here's an explanation of how to deal with the down payment. You're going to be using the same formula we've been using. The only difference is the more money you put up front, the less you have to pay overall. That's going to make the loan part a little bit cheaper, and it's also going to make your monthly payment cheaper. But I do want to go through and just talk about the parts of this chart here, make sure it makes sense. So first up, if we buy a $23,000 car and we make a $1,000 down payment, leaves us with $22,000 left. I went ahead and did another one for you so you can see that. If you pay $2,000 down, you only owe $21,000. So what that means in terms of a loan, and just the loan, is if I make this $1,000 down payment, I still owe $22,000 down. So there's really no need to go to the bank and borrow everything. You don't need to borrow $23,000. You need to borrow $22,000. So that's the first step. I'm borrowing $22,000 from the bank. So now on to the loan total amount. So if I'm borrowing $22,000, that's what I need to do my interest formula with and figure out how much I've got to pay. So that's this next step. We put all of our pieces in. $22,000 against what I borrowed. 5% interest. 12 always goes here. And you can either put 60 or 5 times 12 for your exponent. And that's going to give us $28,233.89. So that's how much I'm paying on the loan. So let's get that in, $28,233.89. So quick recap, $23,000 car, made a $1,000 down payment. That means I owe $22,000. So when I go to the bank, I tell them, look, I need $22,000. That's what my loan is, what I'm paying back. So that's how I get this total. Monthly payment, we're going to make 60 payments. Now I know that because it says we're doing a 5-year payment plan. So for the monthly payment, I've got the total I'm going to pay on the loan, not necessarily the car, but I just want to see what I'm paying back on the loan. And I'm paying this over 60 payments each month. So divided by 60, you get $470.56. So my monthly payment here is $470.56. So let's get that in. In the end, you got to think about is, first of all, you did pay $1,000 in the beginning. Then you took out a loan, which you paid $28,000 and the rest of that on. The way to think about the final amount, the total you paid is the down payment plus the loan amount, because you made a down payment and you paid off a loan. So put those together, $1,000 down payment plus what I paid for the loan, and I'm paying $29,000. Let's get rid of that, $29,233.89. So let's put it in. Make sure you can see the chart here. See what the final results should look like. Throw it. And paid on the loan we borrowed, which is back to what we still owed on the car. You got your monthly payment the way you always have. For total paid, it's the loan plus the down payment.